Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a quarterback keeper. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. And the Cardinals will crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The sure hands, it's Burks. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Burks. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Cardinals starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Cardinals. It was a foot race, and he won it. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Now here comes the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work for the 44.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Catch made on the left side. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
And the Cardinals trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Ball handed off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the Yellow Jackets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
That's the end of the first quarter. Louisville 14, Georgia Tech 0.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Launching downfield. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's looking to scramble.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
Ball handed to the running back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Using his legs here. Receiver makes the grab. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And the Cardinals will look to convert here on 4th down. And the offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Louisville.
The Cardinals will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. And he finds his target. He has the 1st. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And the Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Got space looking for the end zone here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinals. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And the extra point goes up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I think that might be part of his playing style. But there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Important second down play coming up. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Close to the tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where we've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And now the defense able to bring him down. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looks like he's going to run it. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Yellow Jackets will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on fourth down, looking for his back. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he just steps out of bounds, a takeaway to wrap up this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cardinals will kick it deep to begin the second half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Yellow Jackets begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the single back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They ate up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass caught. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Yellow Jackets looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Trying to come all the way back.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Hit just as he throws the ball. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's hit just before the throw. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Cardinals looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser-focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
They'll run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Caught near the goal line. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
You know, make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's looking deep here. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Can he take it all the way? Tackled after the takeaway, and that will end this quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. The Yellow Jackets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looks left and finds his target there. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
The Yellow Jackets have first and 10 here. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First down here for this offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Escapes the sack. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs during the late stages of this game. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. This offense cannot be stopped. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
21.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He's running out of time here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the Cardinals line up on 1st and 10 now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. We reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Lets it go. He makes the grab. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Yellow Jackets come into the final minute hoping to run the clock out here and win it. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.